and like that bear, it was timid by the way, it was an awesome bear, but that bear could literally kill everyone in this class. He was like 10 feet tall.
It's a bear. Of course it could kill everyone in this class.
Yeah, we were like, oh, she's all like, make yourself look big. I was like, we're not going to do anything.
All right, turn the page over.
Have you seen that Leonardo DiCaprio?
Turn the page over.
Where he gets mauled by a bear?
Turn the page over. All right. Discrete and continuous data. First of all, what's data mean?
Information.
Information, that's all it is. Okay?
That's stuff you get on your phone when you get a plan.
Yeah. So, budget rental car company charges $65 a day for the first 3 days and $30 a day for each additional day up to a maximum of 7 days. Draw that graph.
Okay.
Try drawing it lightly in pencil because you might draw it wrong. Yes, you may. Well, why don't you use this one that's already kind of sharpened because people don't know how to use pencil sharpeners either.
That was...
I should have sent her over with the pencil stuck in an eraser so it wasn't pointy. But then she would have gotten to the pencil sharp and been like,
He was thrown at me.
okay. Everybody's had some time now. You should have been able to set up a bit of your graph. What goes on the horizontal axis?
The days.
Yes. How many days do you need? Why only 7?
Because it says maximum.
Right, because you only have data for up to 7 days. Do you know what happens on the 8th day?
They might charge more, they might charge...
You have no idea, so we can only graph to here, yes? Excellent. Now, how much is it for the first day? $65. So, 65 is my first level, yes? Right? Okay. So, if I don't rent the car, I spend 0 time with the car, do I have to pay $65?
If you rent it, yeah.
If I don't rent the car,
No.
no. So would my dot at 0 time be open or closed? You're just saying both. You've been talking to Mikey?
It's irrelevant, but like it would...
It is absolutely relevant. It makes all... It's...
$0 for 0 days.
Yes. So if it's $0 for 0 days, do I have an open or a closed dot at $65 at 0? But you just told me that you don't pay.
You don't pay, so that it's 0 and 0. Oh, no.
Open. Lovely. Now, if I sign the paper, how much does it cost me? $65. If I sign the paper at 10 a.m. on Monday, when must I return that vehicle if I only want to pay $65?
10 a.m.
Tuesday. So all the way out, it's going to cost me $65, yes? Up to and including 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So open or closed dot? Closed. What if I bring it back at 10:05?
They're going to charge you.
You're going to charge for another day. So I got to come up here to what number? 130 because it's 65 a day. Open or closed dot?
Closed.
How can it be closed in both places? At one day, is it going to be 130?
Yeah. Oh, no.
No, but right away it starts in at 130 till when?
Till the next day, Tuesday.
which is a closed dot. What happens on the third day? What are we up to? 195, right? Now, what happens on the third day? I only go up by 30, so I go up to what? 225, yeah? Open dot across. Does everybody see how it works? Everybody cool? This is how your phone used to work as well back in the day when your parents got their first cell phone. You paid by the minute. So every phone, and this was before texting, every phone call went like this. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you want to meet at the store? Okay, what time? 7 o'clock? Right, the one by the Tim Hortons. Yeah, absolutely. You sure? 100%? Yeah, all right, I'll see you there. Goodbye. Click. 59 seconds. Yes!
Did they charge me nothing?
But, no, we would get charged for 1 minute. Now, do the whole speech again. 100%? The store by the Tim Hortons? No, I don't want it. Wait, what? Wait, Minute 01, and then all of a sudden, okay, when are we meeting? You sure? All right. Not by the Tim Hortons. Do you want me to get you an ice cap? Are you sure? Mm-hmm. What about a long john? No? All right. See you then. Click. Because you were going to have to pay for the whole next minute anyway. That's how it used to work.
I called on the phone for like.
Then they started charging by the second, and then it didn't matter. And then they started giving you unlimited talks. Nobody wanted to talk. Everybody wanted unlimited messaging and data.
I called on the phone. I called. No, I called.
You know why?
I called.
Because it takes an hour and a half of texting to figure out, do you want to meet at the Tim Hortons at 5 o'clock? No? What works for you? 7? Okay. Click. Yes. Texting, want to meet at the Tim Hortons at 5 o'clock, which of course comes out on autocorrect as, do you want to go to Dallas and see the Cowboys play on Labor Day?
Yes.
Which then you type back, WTF? And then I type to you, sorry, text to speech, because I'm driving. And then you say, LOL, text to speech sucks, SUX. Yeah. And then I type back, so, when are we going to meet? You say, oh, is that what we were talking about? And I say, yes, that's what we were talking about. And you say, I forgot we were talking about that. LOL, WTF, hashtag I'm an idiot. Ha. Then you type back, yeah, you are, so when are we going to meet? And then I type back, oh, how about 5? Oh, that's what I said. But 5 o'clock doesn't work for me. Oh, when does work for you? 7, does that work for you? Not really. I will have to go at 7:30. Oh, but I can't make 7:30. Because that's how every text conversation goes. Where in reality, let's count. We'll do role play.
Okay.
Hey, Veronica, do you want to meet at the... Sorry. Vanessa. Yeah. Vanessa, do you want to meet at the Tim Hortons at 7:30?
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, really? What time works for you?
Oh, about, 6:30?
6:30? I think that sounds perfect.
Okay,
all right.
sounds good.
We'll see you there.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
bye.
Click. That's why you use the phone. Because texting's stupid. We will see you there. The royal we. Why would I not talk about myself as the royal we? All right. Everybody's good? Now, question. Should the points be connected?
Nay.
So notice I got two situations here. Could I draw this line? Could I draw this line? Or could I draw this line? Should any of those lines be drawn? The dotted red, the dotted blue, or the dotted black?
No, they're not.
Of course not. Why?
Because you're already showing it. With the open and closed dots.
You're on the right track. Okay, why is my graph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little lines?
And you can fill in more information.
I pay that much for the day. It can't change, does it? When does it change?
The third day.
On the whole days, yes? My input right here is about a third of a day, yes? What's my output? $65. Right there, correct? What's my input there? About 3/4 of a day, right? What's my output?
65.
65. Understand? Yeah. So, can I connect the dots? Not vertically. Why? There's no output, right? When my input is 1 day, my output's 65. When my input becomes a millisecond past the day, what's my output? 130. It's an immediate switch, yes? Right? Now the question is it a function? What's our test when we have a graph if it's a function?
Oh, if they have
The vertical line. Is it okay?
It is okay.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Do I hit 2 there? No, why?
Because it's an open dot.
Open dot. So it is a function. Yes! Function! Why? One output per input. It's a special kind of function, which you all know because it's already been in your notes, a step function. Now, next, what are the domain and range? Go. I don't care how you write it. You can use set notation or interval notation. I'm going to do both. So whatever you do, you're going to be able to see if you did it right or not. So domain and range in step or in interval or set notation. You can't see?
Yeah, I can look at it.
Yeah. I think need is the wrong word. Peter could probably do this without seeing the notes.
I don't know, maybe he has a hard time.
Mikey finally brought her glasses today. Mikey's had an eye fixation today because she was too busy putting eyeliner on James Kozlowski at lunch. Really made his eyes pop.
Eyeliner bothers me.
Kind of scary.
I don't like eyeliner. Like on the bottom.
Okay, what's the domain? What's the domain?
It's the independent variable.
Excellent. It's the set of values of the independent variable. What is the lowest value of independent variable? 0. Can you get 0? No, because it's an open dot.
Oh, yeah.
So you're never going to hit 0, so it can't be an equal sign there, can it? Can you get the 7? Yes. Can you equal 7? Yes. So that's one way you could have written it. What's the other way you could have written it? What kind of bracket? Round 0, 7 included. Are there any restrictions on that? Or can I take the car for any fraction of that time? No. I can take it for less than a day. But I can there's still an input for less than a day, isn't there?
With 65.
No, that's your output.
Oh. Then. Okay.
Can I take the vehicle for any amount of time from 0 to 7 days?
Yeah.
Any amount of time. I can return it at any time, can't I?
Yeah.
So is there any restrictions on my domain? No, because I can have it for every fraction of every day. Yes? For those 7 days. What about my range? What's the smallest amount of output I can have? 65. Are there any, what's the next output? 130. Is there any scenario where I would pay any amount of money between 65 and 130? No. So can I use interval notation for the range? It's a yes or no question. No, why? It's either 65 or 130. It's never anything in between. What's the next one? 195. That's the third day, yeah? What happens after third day? They give you a deal. To how much? $30 a day. So 225, 255, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 285, 315. Are there any restrictions there? Do I need a restriction there, or is that the only values that are allowed? They're the only values that are allowed, so there's no restrictions, are there? It has to be one of those 7 values. Does everyone understand? Everybody cool? All right, now I'm going to give you 2 new words. Discrete and continuous data. Okay? Discrete data. All right? Discrete data exists when my input or output cannot exist totally. So when I have fractions, when fractions don't work. On a graph, it's not a connected line. Everybody cool? Continuous data exists when input and output are both available at any spot on the graph. And it is a connected line. And I'm going to give you an example right now. You should have some blank space at the bottom of your paper, yes? Mm-hmm. A very little bit, because that's all you need. Okay? Pay. Alright? I am paid, I'm not, but let's say, for argument's sake, I am paid $20 an hour. Is everybody cool with that?
Yeah,
okay. Okay. So what would the graph look like?
So it would have hours?
Hours would be down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool? I only work 4-hour shifts because I only made the graph that big. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Okay. And going up here, 20, 40, 60, 80. And this is pay. Everybody cool with the graph? Yeah? All right. If I work 0 hours one day, what's my pay? Nothing. Makes perfect sense. If I work 1 hour, what's my pay? $20. 2 hours, what's my pay? $40. 3 hours, 60. 4 hours, 80. Does everyone agree? Everyone agrees?
So it's linear?
It's linear because it makes the line. I go up 20 over 1. Up 20 over 1. Everyone's cool, yeah? Now, can I connect the dots?
Yeah. Yes.
Why not, Bradley? I don't get paid for half an hour. Now, just wait. I'm going to come to an argument right now. How many of you guys have jobs right now? A real job. Like not delivering a paper. You work for like a store or a dishwasher, something like that. What do you do, Andrew?
I work at concession.
You work at the concession. And how are you paid? Hourly. What if you, so if you work from 1 to 4:30, how much would you get paid?
I get paid 4 hours.
You would get, they'd round that up?
They rounded up.
Who else has a real job? Saida, how are you paid? By the hour? So if you work from 6 o'clock till 10:15, how much would you get paid?
10:30.
No, 10:15. Okay, what would they pay you for 10:30? Yeah, so you get paid $10 an hour. I know it's 10:45, but let's say it's 10. So you would get paid 4.5 hours, which would be 40, and then a half hour would be 5. You get paid $45, right? What if you actually worked until 10:37? How much do you think they'd pay you? 4.5, wouldn't they? Everybody understand? So is there an input available always? No. Most places, if you're lucky, they'll pay you to the 15 minutes, the quarter hour, right? So at $20 an hour, every quarter of an hour, I would get $5. Does everyone understand? Can I connect the line? Still can't. Why? Because what if I work 27 minutes? See what I'm saying? I only have an output of pay for certain inputs, so I can't connect the line. Does everyone understand that? Everybody is good? That's what makes it discrete. There are only certain outputs, certain inputs that will give me an output. Is everybody good with that? Now here's where it gets confusing. How many of you guys have made a graph in science class? And you make the graph from a table, don't you?
Yeah.
Right? Now on that table, do you have every possible input?
No.
No, you choose your inputs, don't you? And then you connect the line, right?
Because you want it linear.
Why? Why are you allowed to connect the line there?
Because for every input, there's going to be an output in the middle.
There has to be an output in the middle. If you are measuring my speed in kilometers per hour,
There will be like.
you only have data every hour, don't you?
Yeah, but
I'm not going here, teleporting to here, teleporting to here, am I? There is an input there. Is everybody with me? But in this case, there isn't. Saida is not going to be paid if she works 2 extra minutes. They're not going to pay her that. They're not going to pay her for 14 extra minutes because she probably works for a small business, and small business owners have to be cheap. Who do you work for? Oh, McDonald's? Okay, maybe they do pay you up. Maybe they'll round up. But I don't know, because she's probably got a time card she punches. Or a computer, yeah? So it probably rounds it off for you. And if you go over a certain amount of time, it will probably round up. So if she works 7 minutes over her shift one day, she probably won't get paid anymore. But if she works 12 minutes over her shift the next day, she'll probably be paid for a whole 15 extra minutes. So she got 3 free minutes there, you understand? But, will she be paid anything other than a multiple of $2.50?
Nope.
No, because she's only paid in quarter hours. Does everybody understand? So that is discrete data. Everybody with me? Okay. Turn the page over, and there are 4 scenarios there. I want you guys to tell me the IV, the DV, and if it's discrete, or continuous, and give me a reason why. Remember, do it on the left, so if the right answer is wrong, you can write the proper answer over here. Okay? Everybody try. Talk to each other. Trust me. This is so much easier if you talk to each other. It's new stuff to most of you. So talk about it. 2 brains are better than 1, even if both of you think you're bad at math. You may go talk to Saida about actual math. You cannot sit beside Saida and talk about what you did on the weekend, which is what you do if I let you sit together. If you finish, and I haven't gone over it yet, of course I want you to start on 281 and 295. Both 295s. Okay? Remember, I'm not looking for any numbers. I'm just looking for which of the two is the dependent, which is the independent.
This mouse is ruler.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to talk about the first one, then you'll know if you're on the right track with your thinking for the other 3. All right? Everybody ready? So, speed of sound is related to air temperature. Which is the independent variable? Who would like to volunteer and answer? You got a 50-50 shot. So what is independent? You say speed. B-Rab, what do you say? You say the speed as well, speed of sound.
Speed.
Yes, sound. Speed. It's the same speed of sound.
Okay. Everybody says that, yeah? Okay, now, everybody be quiet. Nobody make a noise.
Oh, sorry. I just said, I don't know.
Does this room still have a temperature? Is sound traveling through it? When we are, no. The sound of our voices. No. So which is independent? The temperature. Because no matter what, out in the middle of space, is there a temperature? Yes, it's minus 273 degrees Celsius. Can sound travel? No, but there's still a temperature. So temperature is independent. Yes, there's no sound in space.
Why not?
Because there's nothing for it to travel through. Space is a vacuum. Now, so that makes our dependent variable the speed. Now, next question. Is it discrete or continuous?
Discrete. That's a bad choice. Well, I'm pretty sure.
Which is it? Which is it, Bradley? Of course it's continuous. Why? Is there always a temperature? Yes. Is there always a fraction of a temperature? Yes. Does sound still travel? Yes.
I thought we were talking about number 2.
No, we're on number 1, so we haven't done discrete or continuous.
I was like, how was number 2 not discrete? I was so confused. I was about to like end myself. I didn't know.
It is continuous because there's always a temp and a speed. Right? If I drill a hole through the side of my freezer and another hole out the other side and I yell through it, does the sound wave leave my mouth? Does it go this way?
Yeah.
Does it hit the hole?
Yes.
Does it go through that holder part? Does it come out the other side? Yes. And there's no breaks. The sound does not go like this. Hey, you guys! Eyes. It doesn't stop. Okay? Yes, that's why I did it. It's from the Goonies. The greatest kids hunting treasure movie ever. Yes. Of course you did. Now, you guys go on. Number 2.
This one I got.
Yeah.
Okay, Bryce. What's independent?
The independent is the amount of vitamin C.
Yes, the dose. Stop talking like a British person. It's vitamins.
I actually say vitamin. I don't know why I said vitamin in that sense. But it's,
And the dependent variable is... Oh, wait. The independent variable is age, and the dependent variable is dose. Why?
Because the amount of dosage can change what you're able to.
Yes, the dose doesn't change. Right now, Vanessa, do you have in your pocket a bottle of vitamin C pills? No. Do you have an age right now?
No.
Yes. So which is independent? Age. If I were to throw Vanessa a bottle of vitamin C pills, how would she know how many to take? Because it's based on her age. She would look at the side of the box and say, women aged 12 to 20, take 2. And then she would know, because the dosage depends on her age. Okay? Now, yes?
It's not always working. Let's say I was 250 pounds. Yeah,
Well, in some it's based on your weight. Absolutely. Right? Like when you look on the side of dog food, it goes by the weight of your dog. How big your dog is how much food you're going to give him. So what's the independent variable? Does your dog have a weight? Yes, so that's the independent variable because the food you give depends on the weight. Okay? So now, is it discrete or continuous? Bryce?
it's discrete.
Why is it discrete? Because it goes up in chunks, yeah?
Never going to work.
If Vanessa turns 16 today and Ray has been 16 for 364 days, she's turning 17 tomorrow. How old is Vanessa? 16. She turned 16 today. How old is Ray? 16. They take the same amount of vitamin C because they're the same age. So it is discrete. Understand? Everybody with me? Okay. So to the next one. IV, DV. What is independent? The number of cans or the cost? The cans. Why?
Because it's not
If I walk into safe, independent. What is independent? Cans. Why?
Because the cost changes because you're not.
Cost changes when you buy more cans. If I walk into Safeway to buy orange juice, and there is no orange juice for sale in the store, will there be any cost to me? No. I'm going to leave and go to Save-On where they have orange juice in stock.
You ever brush your teeth and drink orange juice?
Yes, it's disgusting. Because toothpaste is basic and orange juice is acidic. And when they mix in your mouth, it makes salt and water, which is why it tastes bad. Now, so my dependent variables cost. Now, discrete or continuous? Why? Can't pay for half a can. Can I go to Safeway, buy a can of orange juice, not like it, take it back and say, you know what, I drank half this, it cost me $1, give me back 50 cents, here?
Yes.
No, you can't. So it is discrete. And now the last question, which is actually tough. IV, DV. What is independent? What is independent? Yes. Altitude is independent. Why?
Because it's changing, or the temperature's changing depending on how high you want.
Yes. Temp. Now, is it discrete or continuous?
It's continuous because the altitude, so let's say you're 2,000 meters above sea level, it's always going to be like a 2-degree difference. Doesn't matter if it's 20 degrees out or 30 degrees out or whatever. It's just
You're on the right track.
yeah. So then let's say like down here, it's 20 degrees, and so then you go up there, it's 15. So there's always going to be that 5 difference degree, right?
Okay, you're on the right track. You need to go one step further. What makes it continuous? Why could I connect the line?
Because it'll continue to be 5 degrees difference. So let's say that a different day, it's going to be 3 degrees on the base and 20.
No, not quite. Now your reason's gone. Go back to you at the bottom of the mountain, Saida on top of the mountain. You got to meet Saida at the Tim Hortons at 7:30 on top of the mountain. Got it? You've texted about it for an hour and a half to say meet me at 7:30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you start climbing the mountain. Do you pass through every altitude between 0 and 2,000? At every altitude, is there a temperature?
Oh, yeah, there is.
So it's continuous. Understand? Now, wait. This is where it gets confusing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets confusing and you must use your brain. If I wanted to graph this change in temperature, could I possibly get continuous data? Could I get continuous data? Is it possible to get a temperature measurement at every single infinitely small increase or decrease in altitude? No, I can't, can I? So I have to collect my data discretely because I can only get it at certain points, can't I? Right? Didn't I want you four to split up? And Jivan, don't I want to take your phone away? You can answer both questions independently of each other. Didn't I want the grade 9s not to sit together anymore? Yes. So you didn't listen to me there. And don't I always say don't mess with your phone? And you didn't listen to me there. So that's swing and a miss for both that group and you twice. I'm going to give you till tomorrow to sort your crap out. Okay? Again, if you don't care, then sit down and shut up. Okay? I know your situation. I didn't put you in this situation. It is not my fault. So you need to make the best of it. And the best of it is either do the best you can or shut up and take the F. Because I am tired of it. Okay? If the four of you are within one desk of each other tomorrow, except for you, Genevieve, because you're just quiet all the time, you will not want to be here come Thursday. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't think I was confusing. I'll say it slower. Do you understand what I am saying? Thank you for acknowledging. Can I get continuous data? No, I cannot. I can't get continuous data. But I must graph it continuously because that temperature is going to be changing at every given height. I just don't have data for it. Understand? That is why you have to actually understand what it means to be discrete and what it means to be continuous. You can't just say, oh, it's a broken line, or right? If I give you a chart with temp and altitude and you graph it and I show you that chart, you can't say, oh, that's discrete because it's in chunks, so it has to be discrete. It can't be. Understand? Because no matter where you are on that altitude, there is a temperature. Okay? Now, what if we were in the future and we could teleport up the mountain? Then could we have a discrete graph? Yes. Because we aren't passing through all the altitudes. Shut up. All right? So you guys have page 281 and 295. Lesson 2 and lesson 3. And you have not too much time to get it done today.